Hello, my crafty friends. It's Jodi, and I'm back with a project share. I've been hard at work the last few days on some Halloween projects. I'm in a swap over in the craft hole, and we're doing Halloween ATCs, and that got me inspired to work on some other projects. And everyone knows my love of bottle caps, so I made some more charms. And while that was inspiring, I went ahead and just kind of went off the beaten path and created any and everything for Halloween embellishments. And I wanted to share some with you guys. So we'll get started with my witch bottle cap charm. And what I did was I took a metal piece that was bronze colored. I altered it with alcohol ink to where it's black on the back. I put a green bottle cap with a witch image on top that I covered in glossy accents. And then I hung a couple little dangle charms and some loose chain on the bottom just for added interest. And I chose, some colors that coordinated with the bottle cap image of greens and purples and a little bit of blue just to bring out the sky color. Next we have a charm that's spider web inspired. I put another filigree piece that I alcohol inked in black. Put some stickles on it to give it a spider web look, and a large glittered Martha Stewart spider, and then hung a cobweb charm from the bottom. These three are kind of together, so they may be just a little bit difficult to show, but here's a Frankenstein bottle charm that I made. Another filigree piece that I alcohol inked in black with a flattened bottle cap. And the image inside is obviously the Frankenstein monster with glossy accents on top. And then I put the dangles on the bottom just for some added interest. I made a tulle piece that I just cut a bunch of pieces of tulle. I put inside the end cap for my stick pin bead holders. Added a ghost, a bead, and another bead cap, and then a ghost charm, where I have a little ghosty dangle with the orange tulle. I thought it came out really cute. And then this is one of my favorite pieces. It's a black piece of cardstock with the scrap piece of paper. That was from an old paper collection that I just had scraps and bits and pieces of it, so I'm sorry I don't have the name of that particular piece that I got that from, but excuse me, it just had various warnings and little poison labels. So I took that one, I covered it in glossy accents, I put some cobweb ribbon behind it, and then hung the dangles below it. And unfortunately, my favorite one doesn't want to show up, but it's a skeleton cameo that I hung from the bottom. I thought that went well with the death kind of theme. Then I altered this piece. It was just a tag that I had in my collection. Originally it was white. I colored it black. I wrote the word spooky with my white gel pen. I put a bat charm on it. White rose that I covered with some red stickles, and then added some red and white beads, kind of signifying the Dracula theme here. This is another one that I really liked. I found these hand charms on Etsy, and they came in a group of 6, so I bought 6, and I knew that I wanted to incorporate them into kind of a chunky charm kind of thing. And when the ghost tulle piece came out, I decided to do the same thing in black and put the hand on it with some beads. And I can hang it. It's really cute. I like the way that one turned out too. I made a Dracula bottle cap. He is my favorite Halloween character. And I just took another flattened bottle cap, put the image of Dracula biting a lady on the neck, put glossy accents on top, and just before it dried, I sprinkled in some red glitter. Then I hung another filigree piece that I altered with the black alcohol ink. I added a heart charm with a rondelle on top. Kind of looks like a royal heart crown kind of thing. And then the vampire teeth at the bottom I thought was spooky. So that one came out pretty cute. Then I was watching on YouTube some videos, and I believe it was Nurse Tara's video, and she showed how to make these charms with the flower using the actual wire that's on the flower itself. So I tried some of those, and I think they came out really nice. I stickled the white flower just to make it a little more sturdy. Added some bead caps, rondelles, a few red and black beads, and finished it off with a rondelle on top, and then closed it off, and it's already ready to hang or go on a charm. So while I was doing all this, I kind of got carried away and made quite a few of these little charms. This next one is Halloween inspired. It's a key from Michael's, and then I added some orange and black beads separated by rondelles and this little rose charm. I thought that matched the key really well. And then while I was on the charms, I went ahead and created a mini chunky charm. I added a Tim Holtz swivel clasp, some black, purple, and green ribbon, several dangles in Halloween colors, another bottle cap with this lovely eyeball on it, and then added some bling around it, a piece of ribbon, and then a dangle from the bottom. So the eyeball is actually on both sides. So regardless of how you turn it or how it sits, and I think it came out really cute. Then I created this kind of, I'm not even sure what we call this, just a filigree piece with a large clasp on top that I hung. I put another skeleton cameo with E6000 on it to secure it, some resin black flowers on each end, and then I hung a dangle from the bottom. On the back, in case it turns around, is just a Halloween flower, and you can see the dangle from either side. So I think that really came out cute. I was playing with some dominoes and came up with this idea. It's just an altered domino tile that I separated some of the filigree piece and put on the top and the bottom with an image of a raven on a skull. It says nevermore on the bottom. And then I put glossy accents over the image just to give it that shiny look. I had fun with some more flowers and charms, and I created this image with the, I left it silver with a black rose on top. It's not showing up on camera, but the glossy accents is purple. I'm sorry, the stickles is purple on the edges. So the edges are actually purple with the black. And then it's got this little bauble at the bottom that I made look kind of like a bottle. It's just a black bead to look like a stopper, and then this is just a large crystal squared off bead, and I put a little image that says poison on it and covered with glossy accents to make it look like it's a bottle hanging down from the black rose. Next I went and found some paper pieces that I was putting together, and I came up with this idea just to, I took a scalloped punched out the orange polka dot paper, and put a black piece on foam tape, and then spider glows in the dark. I put stickles in each of the little round parts of the scallop in dots all the way around, and then put an orange eyelet in the bottom and hung the little cobweb charm off of it. And I'm just going to put that on a card or a scrapbook page. I thought that came out really cute. And there's foam tape on the back to make it dimensional. I actually made a few of those. Not all of them have the charms hanging off of them, but I do have several of them to play with. And then I may send some out as little Halloween favors to some friends. I took a lot of scraps that I was trying to use up of images and papers, old papers that I had, and this is just one of those tags that you can buy from Hobby Lobby in a pack of various sizes, and I just popped up the pumpkin image on there. I took another image on black cardstock that has the poison with the skull and crossbones and just popped it up on foam tape just to make a cute little tag. This I'm actually going to put some Halloween stick pins in for a friend, And it's just a skeleton head that I got from Michael's, and I covered it with purple glitter. I put it on a spool that I had painted black, and it's going to be the display for some Halloween stick pins. And then I created some more of my little rosettes with some cupcake liners in the black and white scroll that I got set from Michael's. I put some more of the filigree pieces that I cut up, and then this is a red and white large paper rose that it's on a black piece of cardstock. And then I did another one just like that in orange, with the orange flower in the center. And last but not least, I made some more of the flower charms from Nurse Tara's video. And this one is a black rose with the stickles on it, and it's got purple, orange beads, and then a black rondelle, and it's ready to hang. I did a white one with some more red and black beads. Did a hip rosebud in red, and it's also got some stickles all over it with the only black beads and a silver little bead to finish it off. And then this one's pretty much the same thing, except the bead cap is different with the rondelle. And the little opening is all ready to hang from a charm. So I just want to share those with you. Thank you so much for watching, and hope this inspires someone to make some cute Halloween embellishments with their scraps left over from years past. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day.